Oh, listen, lady, please! We've been stuck here forever! Help us get an evac off-world!
Yeah? Go fuck yourself! You shitpaws give chase, I will kill your dicks!
What? What does that even mean? You're gonna kill my dick? Well, I'll kill your dick! How about that, huh?
Speaking of dick.
Take the lunatics that created Gears of War and tell them to create a first-person shooter, and you got Bulletstorm. One of our most anticipated games of 2011 is here, and now it's time to know if it deserves all the anticipation we've given it. Is Bulletstorm the first-person shooter to take down Call of Duty Black Ops? Or is the Gears of War 3 beta the only thing good in this package?
You wanna make out? Just two gruff, military-hardened dudes sitting in an elevator, snuggling out their woes in a totally hetero way. Huh.
To say that Bulletstorm has a story is to give the game too much credit. The plot will make just as much sense as Gears of War. That is to say, it will make no sense. Bulletstorm takes place in a world of whoops, we forgot to give this place a name. You play as fugitive space pirate Grayson Hunt, who is seeking revenge against General Victor Soprano, who used Grayson and his team to kill innocent people in the past. While the story will not win any awards, I believe that was what People Can Fly was aiming for. This game is not to be taken seriously. It's more about making fun of everything, including itself. The characters do not have long, memorable speeches. They have short conversations that usually involve lots of swearing and genital references.
Talk to me! You scared the dick off me!
I found myself laughing out loud many times with comedic conversations in Bulletstorm. The game does have a bit too much swearing at times, which can get stale after a couple of hours. But for the most part, the game feels like an action comedy.
So, you ready for a little joy fun, beautiful family?
Bulletstorm's gameplay is not your average first-person shooter. It's more like a first-person shooter combined with Dead Rising and Rambo. The blood-pumping action is so over the top that sometimes you won't even know who you can shoot. The game takes the average first-person shooter mechanics and add a little bit of twist to it. Instead of running, you slide across the floor in high speed. And instead of stabbing somebody with a knife, you kick them in the face. You also get a power whip that can pull enemies close to you, opening up opportunities to deliver some incredible shots and create lots of mayhem. Your kills generate points, which you can use to acquire ammo and weapon upgrades. The more original and difficult your kills are, the more points you will receive. It's a very addictive concept that makes you want to attempt to get every single skill shot available. There's a skill shot for just about everything in Bulletstorm. There's skill shots for shooting someone while intoxicated, kicking somebody against spikes, so on and so forth. It's fun watching all the big numbers pop up on the screen. It makes you feel like a total badass and keeps the action fresh throughout the whole game. However, where there's the good, there's also the bad. Your teammates will get in your way, a lot. Getting cover is almost impossible, and the single player campaign is only about 8 hours long. But those who pride themselves as completionists will find plenty of motivation to play the game again. But for everyone else, there's not much incentive to play Bulletstorm again. The game also contains a mode called Echoes, where you must try to complete a section of the campaign in record time. The mode is not very interesting and hardly serves much purpose, but if you are interested in leaderboards, you will enjoy it. One of the things that surprises me about Bulletstorm is the lack of multiplayer co-op. The game's story mode could easily fit a co-op scenario, but for some reason the campaign is single player only. The only multiplayer the game has is Anarchy, which is much like Horde mode from Gears of War 2. A team of players must fight waves of enemies in an attempt to reach a certain score. If the team does not achieve said score, they will not advance to the next wave and have to redo the whole wave again. Unlike Horde mode, Anarchy does not promote much team play. It promotes free-for-all mayhem. It's fun for about 10 minutes or so, but it gets stale and repetitive really quick. And because of that, it's very hard for me to give you any good reasons to buy this game.
Now, can you half-wits do the math and see the problem we face?
Even though Bulletstorm lacks replayability, I still say it's an incredibly fun game to play that anyone with a good sense of humor can enjoy. If you love over-the-top action and vulgar humor, I definitely recommend you rent this title for good laughs and over-the-top action. However, if you're not a fan of vulgar humor, or if you need serious stories with your games, feel free to skip on this title. And now that I have done this entire review without use of any profanity, I can say this: bitch, cock, fuck, handjobs, and dicks. RewindReplay.com is giving Bulletstorm an 84 out of 100.